Hi, I'm Amanda Massey. My show Inner Light is currently on display in the first floor West Gallery at Low Mill. This is my first group of mixed media and collage work. What kind of set it off was my work in healing, and I take people, that's the main subject matter, are people, and I take them out of the context of the photographs they were in. It's usually an advertisement, and usually if a woman is in an advertisement, she's either doing domestic work or traditional women's work, or being a sex symbol. And so when I take them out of that background and I start adding halos, sometimes wings, elements from the earth, then their true selves kind of start to shine through, and they're not just someone who's doing something for someone else or belong to someone else. It's them as their own person. And so it kind of turns it on its head a little bit. Collage is really cool to me because the way I gather the images, like when you see it, Like I don't usually plan out the whole piece from start to finish in my mind. I might have an idea loosely, but it depends on what images I can find, and colors, shapes, just the form of it. I started doing collage about 2 years ago, and then it just kind of exploded. Like I'm gonna try this, I haven't done it before, and I really, really liked it. And in the same way with my paintings, like I just do it until it's done. You know what I mean? Like the work tells you when it's done. And so I try not to overwork it or throw too much at it. Like they're all pretty simple as far as space and composition. There's not a whole lot of background stuff going on because they were done at that point. Three-dimensional pieces with more of the textured paper coming off, the frame would have smushed it, and I didn't want to smush it. But if it didn't have it, the glass offers some protection, but I'm not real concerned with my pieces, collage or paint-wise, lasting millennia. Like I want them to degrade and turn to dust eventually, so I don't varnish anything, and most of it does not have glass in front of it. Some collectors might not like the idea of that, but I mean, they're gonna die in 60, 70, 80 years, so the work should degrade and go to dust just like we do. And when I saw them, I just knew I needed to work with the image. Some of them were in a photo with other people. That number 2 specifically, it was a photo in a National Geographic. It was a young girl, like teenage girl, and she was coupled with a boy, and like there was an uneasiness about it. And as soon as I removed her from that image and gave her the pieces that I gave her, like it took that unease out of the image, and she was happier that way. Really, once I'm finished with it, my idea of what it's supposed to be or what it's supposed to say doesn't matter anymore. Like I've worked with it and the piece is done. So what I really, really like about other people coming and seeing my work is what they think about it. Because it's different for every person. And so I like to have those conversations of what people see and what it makes them feel. Because it might be opposite of what I felt while I was working on it, and it might be exactly the same. It's AmandaMasseyArtwork.com, and on Instagram, I'm at Amanda Massey Artwork. It's really easy. It's simple.